My first 100 days playing Minecraft are going to be very exciting. I'm still learning the game, so there will be a lot of silly moments, but they'll be real and honest. Actually, this isn't my very first day in the game. I've already played for a few days, but I don't remember exactly which day I'm on. This is just the first day I'm recording and uploading to YouTube, so in a moment you'll see that I already have a base set up. Place signs to hold the lava in place, so it started flowing down everywhere. I had to escape quickly before getting burned alive.
I need to figure out a way to keep the lava flowing along the wall.
In panic, I used water to put it out.
Every time I pour water over it, the lava disappears instantly, which means I'll have to go find another source and try again. Fix this hole just got flooded.
After that failure, I fixed the iron farm and carefully placed signs to hold the lava properly.
I've got to carefully place the signs in the right positions to hold the lava in place.
Before using lava again, I tested with water first.
It doesn't matter what's written on the signs. The text isn't the point.
And wow, it worked. Then I removed the water and continued building.
All right.
Next, I took a boat and headed to the coordinates where I had seen villagers before.
Wait, there it is, a village. I'm heading straight there to gather as many villagers as I can.
But when I got there,
already
no
had
one
the
was
coordinates
around.
for this place before I even started looking.
Not even near the well.
Guess I'll keep searching around.
Finally, I found one villager.
I'll break this bed and use it to lure the villagers out.
I broke his bed and placed a new one to lead him back to my house.
Every 10 blocks or so, I'll place the bed down so they can follow it and go to sleep. Wait, when did he get to the bed? Hey, where are you going? Why are you going inside the house? Oh, he found another bed. Guess I'll have to break that one too. Come on, follow me. I've already placed a bed out here. Let's go. This villager looks like a kid. He's pretty small.
Since it was nighttime, I used that to my advantage.
After leading him close to the shoreline, I placed down a boat made from oak planks.
Press left shift to
I
dismount.
hop in, steer us across the river, and start heading back home by sea.
I led the villager to the ocean and transported him by boat.
I'll travel through the night. Oh, there's a cave. Maybe I should check it out, see if there's any lava inside.
While traveling at night, I found a cave and tried to look for lava again, but no luck.
Back to the boat. Tomorrow morning, the journey continues.
The next morning, I successfully brought
Press
the
left
villager
shift
home.
to dismount.
All right, let's go. Wait, wrong way. Of course, classic me. Let's turn back. This morning's actually super peaceful though. Clear blue sky, no storms. Everything looks amazing. Night finally falls. But hey, there it is, my house. Let me just break the boat and physically push you onto land like a true professional. Hey, where are you going? There's a bed in the basement.
As soon as we arrived, he went straight to sleep in the bed inside my house. Feeling relieved, I continued working on improving his living area.
I head down to my iron farm under construction and quickly dig into the villager's sleeping area to check things out.
The following day, after upgrading the villager's room,
Yep, my mistake. The bed is placed wrong. Time to fix it. After removing half the ceiling, obviously. Once that's done, I go to sleep
Chat
because
screen.
apparently building farms
Input
is
message and press
exhausting.
enter to send.
Next morning, I wake up and immediately decide the villagers deserve better living conditions. The ceiling is too low. I don't want them feeling cramped. My villagers deserve luxury. 5-star accommodation only. Everything seems fine now.
I went out again to search for lava. I found another lava flow, and after some trial and error,
Big brain time. I try to cover the lava, but leave one block open so I can scoop it with a bucket. Turns out you can only collect lava from the source block. Yeah, I did not know that. Very disappointing.
finally understood how to collect lava properly.
Which ends up turning into dig straight up and pray. Somehow, I make it back near the surface, and of course, it's pouring rain outside. Perfect timing.
I returned to continue building my iron farm.
I could have just used this instead of going cave exploring like an idiot. I rush home, grab the lava, and carefully place it on 3 sides to hold it against the wall. And it works. Let's go. Now I patch up all the random holes I made earlier. Don't ask. Then I continue working on the auto farm, filling in the floor. Next up, water. I need water to push the iron golem into the lava trap. And now the water's flooding everywhere. Great, time to go outside and fix that mess too. I placed water inside the trap and went to check on the villager, but he was gone. I checked the cow pen. Nope. I searched everywhere, the cow pen, behind the house, even my underground shelter, but I couldn't find him. Jump into a random hole. Nope. Fantastic. He's gone. Just like that. Fine, I'll find another one. I fixed the water placement. Apparently I did that wrong too. Remove the water with dirt and stubbornly check the sheep pen again and the cow pen again. Still nothing. All right, back to the village. With no other choice, I had to look for new villagers. I returned to the village, but there were only a few villagers left. I check one house, empty. Another one, empty. Another one, still empty. At this point, I'm starting to feel like the villagers just packed up and left because of me. But I'm not giving up. I saw an iron golem nearby, so I guessed there must still be villagers around. I sleep through the night and continue searching the next morning. Near a cliff, no villagers. Then over there, jump. It's fine. Just water below. Totally planned. After climbing back up, I enter another house. Still no one. I go higher and finally, a villager. I found a pair. Quickly, I trap him in the boat I brought. Wait, what is the sheep doing
Use
here?
mouse cursor or tab button to select element.
Excuse me, sir. This is a private vehicle. Please leave. I don't like you.
Out of 2. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Recipe for dark oak boat. Left click to activate. Right click to show more
I captured
recipes.
both of them in boats and crafted another boat to transport them. Craft another boat, break the old one, and somehow all these random animals are obsessed with my boat. Hey, pig, move out of the way. This pig is ridiculously strong, by the way. Won't move at all. Anyway, I pick up my crafting table and start the journey.
Press left shift to dismount.
I decided to bring them one by one. I did not expect boats to work on lands like this. This is amazing. Since the ocean was nearby, after dragging the boat across half a mountain, I finally reached the river. Let's go. Carefully following the familiar river path back home, I followed my old path, the route I had explored before. And yeah, I recognize this place. I literally carved this river myself earlier. This feels like a full-on tour now. Me, a professional tour guide. My passenger, a very confused villager. Suddenly, I got stuck. Had to redo it.
Select element.
Sometimes I have to brake and reposition the boat, but hey, that's just part of the adventure.
Press left shift to dismount.
But then something amazing happened. I found the villager I had lost earlier. Since it was nighttime and we were on land, I used a bed to guide him back home safely. All right, let's keep going. The journey continues.
All right, time to escort my very first villager back home.
Screen element 2 out of 2. Use mouse cursor or tab button.
This is going to be a journey. Since it's night and we're on land, I'll use beds to guide him step by step. Every 10-15 blocks, I place a bed so he doesn't wander off and disappear like my last villager. Still hurts. We're almost home. First thing, I break the bed inside the house so he'll link to the one in the basement. Come on, buddy, no more sleeping, follow me. See that bed over there? Yep, that's yours. And another one here. And one right next to the iron farm. Good job. The moment I break the bed, he walks straight into the farm like he owns the place.
Use mouse cursor or tab button to
He
select
goes to
element.
sleep peacefully, honestly better living conditions than me. Now back to the river where the other villager has been waiting all alone the entire night. Poor guy. Using the same method, I bring him home too, and wow, it's way faster this time. Practice really does make perfect. First, I build a path so he can get down. All right, buddy, bedtime. Perfect. Now I have 2 villagers in the sleeping chamber. Time to, encourage them to start a family. Bread. I need bread, which means farming. I harvest wheat like a true farmer. This is actually kind of satisfying. Then immediately replant everything because I am now a responsible agricultural professional.
Out of 2.
After crafting bread,
to
I
select
feed it to
element.
villagers.
You may not rest now, the bed is too far away.
Please be happy. Please reproduce. Please carry my entire iron farm on your backs. The next morning, success. They've developed feelings overnight.
Only at night or during thunderstorms.
That was fast. I go down to check and oh my god, a tiny villager. He's adorable. Now I grab water and pour it into the iron farm floor. Clearing out leftover dirt blocks, everything is coming together. The next day, I
Cursor or
upgrade my
tab
house
button to
security.
select element.
Goodbye, wooden door. Hello, iron door. Then I craft buttons to open it from both sides.
Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element.
I feel safe. I feel powerful. That night, a zombie shows up and sets me on fire. Run!
Element.
I sprint inside, eat some meat to heal, and question all my life decisions again. After that, I work on the trap area under the farm, filling in the bottom and digging a hole near the villagers to trap zombies. Of course, water floods in while I'm digging because why not? I patch it up and keep going. I make a small window so zombies can see the villagers and scare them. This will trigger iron golem spawns. 2 blocks is enough. Then I place trapdoors above the pit to lure zombies in. That very night, 2 baby zombies appear. Come here, you little monsters. One falls into the trap. Perfect. I lock it in. Another zombie shows up. I try to lure it in. And suddenly, an iron golem spawns and absolutely destroys it. Well, there goes that plan. Time to find another zombie. The golem keeps walking around, distracted by the trapped zombie below. Meanwhile, I expand the farm area, building higher walls to improve spawn space. After a while, the structure is almost complete. I grab water buckets and pour them in. Now the golem gets pushed straight into the lava. It works. I collect iron. I feel like a genius.
Large chest. Large chest. Crafting.
until I realize all my zombies have mysteriously disappeared. Great.
2 out of 2. Use mouse.
I go out at night to capture more, but these zombies are way too smart. They climb walls and chase me like it's personal. I panic, run, and somehow manage to trap 2 of them. Check villagers, still alive. Zombies, still there. And yes, zombies can see villagers. Perfect. I test the system again. Golem spawns. Lava kills it, working fine. But the next day, the golem spawns outside the farm. Why? I check my wheat farm and yep, there he is, just chillin'. After staring at him for a while, I decide, sorry buddy, and take the iron. After researching, I finally understand the problem. I destroy nearby structures, remove extra blocks, and clear out all areas where golems can spawn, including my cow pen. My cows, I raised them for so long. I set them free. Go, leave your lives, be free. I flatten everything with an 8-block radius around villagers to stop random spawns. Then I test again. Zombies? Gone. Again. At this point, I just accept it. I finish clearing the land, replant wheat everywhere, and clean up the entire area. I'm exhausted. Time to eat and recover. The next morning, I rebuild fences around the farm using slabs.
Use mouse cursor or tab.
Water leaks out, again, of course, so I fix it and double-check the villagers. They're still safe. That night, bats. A lot of bats. They attack me out of nowhere. I run inside, heal, then
Use mouse cursor or tab button to select.
go back out to fight them like a warrior. After that, I lure more baby zombies into the trap. One falls in, then another. Suddenly, a bat attacks me mid-operation. I panic, close the trap door, and right at that moment, another iron golem spawns. To protect the zombies from sunlight, I replace trapdoors with solid blocks, one by one, slowly, carefully. Then, out of nowhere, a whole army of zombies appear. I run! I jump into the river hoping to escape. The iron golem tries to help, but there are too many. I retreat back home, barely alive. That same tiny baby zombie chases me. It's so fast. I'm low on health, trying to eat, getting hit at the same time. Absolute chaos. I finally make it into my safe room. Survived,
Use mouse cursor
somehow.
or tab button to select element.
After calming down, I go back out and deal with the remaining zombies. The next morning, I build a ladder to observe the farm from above. Everything looks fine. But I can't find where the golem is spawning. I jump down to check. Villagers are fine. Zombies are fine, so where is the golem? The villager family is happy and safe. The system works when the golem spawns correctly, but when it doesn't, yeah, it's still a mystery.
All right,
Left-click to
today
activate.
is a big day. I've officially decided to build an auto bone meal farm.
Then comes the hoppers. I place one connected to the chest, then another, and another, and another. By the time I'm done, boom, 6 hoppers in a row, with the last one connected to a second big chest on the right. I'm basically an engineer at this point. Now comes the composter. 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one. Looks fast, right? Yeah, well, it's already nighttime.
Chat screen.
Of course it is.
Input message
All
and
right,
press enter
I'm going to
send.
sleep. I'm tired. Next morning, I wake up and immediately realize I'm out of wood. Perfect. So I head over to a nearby dark oak forest and start chopping. These trees are huge. Like, seriously, dark oak trees are built different. 4 blocks wide trunks? Who designed this? I chop one tree, then another, then climb up and chop from the top like a professional lumberjack. Anyway, I go back and continue crafting hoppers to place on top of the composters. But wait, hoppers need iron.
Large chest.
So I head to my
Use
iron
mouse
farm and
cursor or
collect
tab
some
button.
iron.
Large chest.
Nice! I got
Use
4
mouse-
iron. Not bad. But then I realize something strange. There's no sound of iron golem spawning. I dig down to the zombie area and nothing. No zombies. They just disappeared. All right, time to rebuild the trap again. Luckily, I just collected wood, so I craft trap doors. Place one here,
Right-click to
one
show
there,
more
another
recipes.
one. Perfect.
Green
Now
element
back
2
to
out of
building
2.
hoppers. And I'm out of wood again. Of course I am. I go get more wood again. While working non-stop, I don't even notice it's nighttime again. Time to sleep. Wait, no. I need iron. I go into storage, grab raw
Large
iron,
chest.
and smelt it.
Cursor or tab button to select element. Select element.
Tonight's mission, capture zombies. But it's too quiet. Where are the zombies? I walk into the forest, left, right, deeper. Still nothing. What is going on today? Finally, I check the side of my house. Hey buddy, come here, follow me. Quickly close the trapdoor. To protect him from sunlight, I replace the trapdoors with dirt blocks. Punching them by hand takes forever, and I totally forget I have a shovel. Classic. Now, next step, power rails. But wait, they need gold, which means cave time. There's a cave near my house. I've explored it before and found nothing valuable, but I refuse to give up. I go deeper and deeper to the lowest point. It's dark, very dark. And then, boom, gold. Finally. I mine it, hoping there's more nearby, but nope,
Crafting.
just a small amount. Also, my pickaxe breaks. Amazing timing. So I craft a new one and continue mining. I decide to stop digging randomly and instead look for natural cave paths. Much faster, much smarter. Finally. And then I find a hidden tunnel going deeper. This is it. This is the moment. I go down and see a weird red glowing ore. I have no idea what it is, but it glows, so it must be important. I mine it. Of course I do. Then I keep going. More ores, more iron. Then suddenly, a creeper. Boom! I lose some health, panic,
Screen
eat
element
meat,
2
survive.
out of 2.
Then a baby zombie attacks me. But I defeat it like a warrior. A few steps later, diamonds. 1, 2, 3 diamonds, and even more behind it. I feel unstoppable. Then I see some weird blue ore. More iron, more resources. I'm basically rich now. Next morning, I research power rails again. And wow, they require way too much gold. I'm starting to lose motivation for this bone meal farm already.
Use mouse
Anyway,
cursor
I
or
smelt the
tab button
gold,
to
go
select
back, and
element.
start placing power rails on top of the hoppers. Wait, wrong direction. Break it, replace it. Jump up, place again.
Use
1,
mouse cursor or
2,
tab button to
3,
select element.
4, 5
2.
rails. Nice. Add one more hopper and
Item hopper. Use mouse cursor or tab button
one
to
more
select
power rail.
element.
Done. Finally. Now I place stone blocks around the structure. One on the right, one near it, 2 on the opposite side. Then I craft trap
show
doors
more
and place them
recipes.
around the stone blocks. Close them all, and there we go.
All right, I've officially lost my patience. The bone meal auto farm? Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. I quit. I surrender. I retire. Bunk. Zombie eliminated. Peace and quiet at last. Now, new mission. Build a new house. Time to go big. I begin flattening the right side first. But of course, there's water everywhere. Why is there always water? Wait, I should bring a bed with me. Yeah, big brain moment. So I grab my bed just in case I need to sleep mid-journey like a true survival expert. Then I go back to digging dirt like my life depends on it. Looking at the area, calculating like an architect. How many blocks do I need? Then I start building the outline. Everything goes smoothly. Too smoothly. I don't trust it. I continue filling the edges, shaping the land. And boom, out of dirt again. This is my life now, just dirt, endless dirt. I go get more, come
Crafting.
back, fill more,
Screen
repeat.
element 2 out of 2.
Eventually, I've built 3 full layers. There's even a natural path forming. Not bad. But guess what? Out of dirt. Again. At this point, it's already afternoon. Night is coming, and we all know what that means. Danger. So I quickly place torches around the area. One here, one there, another one. Nice. Safety first. I keep working until night falls, then finally sleep.
Chat screen.
Next morning, back to work. Break the bed, continue leveling. It's repetitive, but strangely satisfying. The land is getting bigger and flatter. I feel powerful. Then, out of dirt. Again. I go even farther this time to collect more dirt. After a while, I get tired. I sit near some trees and eat cooked beef like a king. After a long grind, I'm almost done. The platform is huge now. It's getting dark again, but I can still see thanks to torches. I keep working, then run behind my house to grab some iron I farmed earlier.
Large chest. Use
Suddenly, spider. It attacks me. All right, you chose violence. 1 hit. 2 hits. 3 hits, 4 hits. Spider deleted. I go to sleep
Chat
like
screen.
a hero. Next morning, I wake up full energy. Back to leveling. 1 row, 2 rows, super fast now. I even jump into water to speed things up. Pro builder technique. Oh yeah. And then, out of dirt. Again. I'm not even surprised anymore. I go get more dirt, come back, continue building like a professional architect.
screen element 2 out of 2.
Now, time to build the house. First, I grab some white wood. 1 tree, 2 trees, 3 trees. Then I head into my stone mine, a cave I built early in the game.
Element 2
This
out
is
of
my
2.
stone supply. With my stone pickaxe, I mine like crazy. Stone everywhere. Inventory full. Let's go. I come back up and start building the foundation. These first stone blocks, they look strong, solid, powerful. I even pick up my crafting table. Can't leave that behind. That thing is my best friend. I already measured the house size earlier, hopefully correctly. Now I build the outer frame. One side. Done. Next side. Done. Soon a full stone outline appears on the ground. Night
Respawn
falls.
point
I try
set.
to sleep. You
can
only
sleep only
at
at night or during
What do you mean
thunderstorms.
it's not night yet?
Chat screen.
Fine. I wait, then sleep. Next morning, I place my bed in front of the house and start building walls. 1 block high, 2 blocks high, 3 blocks high. Nice, the house is growing. I finish all walls at 2 blocks height. Then I build the entrance. I try using dark stone stairs, but it looks weird. Not matching, not vibing. I hate it. So I destroy it and replace it with dark oak wood stairs. Much better. I jump inside, place support blocks, jump back out, continue building stairs. Then I remove the temporary dirt blocks I used earlier, clean and professional. I build the foundation stronger with stone, but suddenly, out of stone. Again! I run back to the mine, grab more stone, and continue building my dream house. At this point, I finished about half of it. Just a few more minutes and done with this section. Night
Chat
falls
screen.
again. Sleep, repeat. Next day, new task. I build another layer of stone to match the height of the entrance stairs. Then I construct 4 pillars, each of 4 blocks tall, at the corners. To do this, I stack blocks to climb up. Classic Minecraft technique. 1 pillar, 2 pillars, 3 pillars, 4 pillars. Done. I step back to admire my masterpiece. And something feels wrong. Very wrong. Wait, why is the entrance facing the wrong direction? It's supposed to face the river, but no, it's facing left. Oh my god, I am an idiot. I run and jump into the water out of pure disappointment. Okay, I'm calm now. Let's fix this. I grab my stone axe and start destroying everything I built wrong. 1 block, 2 blocks. Pain.
Out of
Pure
2.
pain. Even the beautiful staircase. Gone. Crying. I rebuild it in the correct direction this time. Carefully. Slowly. No mistakes. 1 step, 2 steps. Perfect. Now I rebuild the foundation again, remove wrong blocks, and clean everything up. By the way, can you guess what I'm building yet? Suddenly, my pickaxe breaks. Great timing. Luckily, I have a backup, always prepared. I clear more land, rebuild sections, place more stone. Finally, I start rebuilding the 4 pillars in the correct positions. First, the 2 pillars at the back. 1, 2.
At the same time, I start the left wall too because apparently today I've decided to become a full-time construction company. Instead of sleeping like a normal person, I walk outside and build a tall observation pillar in front of the house. I climb to the top, look down at everything I built today. All right,
Chat
time
screen.
to sleep. The next morning, I wake up ready to continue and immediately realize I'm out of stone again. But halfway there, I'm already exhausted. I grab some bread, eat like a king, restore my energy, and continue my noble quest for more stone. Stone collected, I head back and continue building the remaining walls of the house. Wait, this house needs more yellow-toned wood. Specifically, dark oak. I head up to the 2nd floor and line one side of the wall with dark oak planks. Wow, that rich dark brown color looks so classy. I try to sleep outside, but there are zombies nearby making
You may
weird
not rest
noises
now.
and ruining the
There are
vibe.
monsters
Nope.
nearby.
I run inside the house and sleep like a
Chat
baby.
screen.
The next morning, bright and early, I continue the woodwork. Oops, wrong direction. This wood block needs to face the right way or it looks ugly, so I break it. Then this one, too. I notice I still have a few saplings in my inventory, so I run outside and plant them near the house. Back inside, I start building dark oak stairs. First stair, second stair, add support blocks here. Perfect. 3 stairs completed. I climb up and begin building the stone ceiling. 1 row, 2 rows.
2 out of 2.
Why is there still a missing row of wood in the back? Today's mission, finish the stone ceiling no matter what. And after a long grind, done. Now the back part too. At this point, I'm exhausted. Honestly, if anyone has bread, please throw it at me. I eat, rest, and sleep through the
Chat
night.
screen.
The next morning, I craft several lanterns and place 2 of them on both sides of the room. Then I run to the left side of the house and begin building the framework for this section. 1 row done, 2nd row, 3rd row. Boom, finished.
Now I go grab more stone because apparently this house consumes stone like it's breathing oxygen. Today's goal, finish the roof for this area. Next, I start building support pillars for the second floor. First pillar, second pillar. Then I connect the framework. Pretty fast, actually. Soon the entire frame for the second floor is complete. Then, out of stone again. No worries though, stone is the one thing I'll never run out of. My storage looks like a mountain exploded in it. By the end of the day, I finished 2 stone walls already. Things are going surprisingly well. Even though it's already night, I decide to keep working a bit more. I even finished another section of the second floor ceiling. Tomorrow we continue. The next morning, I continue finishing the second floor roof. Now it's time for the white wooden pillars. I build elegant white wooden columns on the second floor. By night, I'm still running upstairs to continue placing white pillars. Sleep. Next day, a brand new morning, and I quickly complete another wooden wall on the second floor. Then, right in the middle of building, a wandering trader shows up with his animal friend. Now it's time for windows. To make glass, I need sand. Then I return to the left side of the house and start laying stone slabs across the floor. Grab some water and pour it inside. Even though it's already late at night, I'm still moving water around like some kind of exhausted plumber. The next morning starts exactly the way every peaceful Minecraft day apparently should.
Screen element 2 out of.
With a baby zombie breaking into my unfinished swimming pool.
Screen element 2.
Hanging around, still asking if I want to trade. Sir, I'm building a luxury house with a pool. I am clearly too busy for business. I get hungry, so I harvest some wheat and turn it into bread. Construction workers need carbs. One tree, another tree. Then I grab some glass blocks and start placing them in front of the swimming pool area. Yep, it's official. I am building a swimming pool. I even hang 2 lanterns by the pool because apparently this place is turning into a 5-star resort. Then I head up to the second floor and start building a glass wall so I can look outside dramatically like the rich villain in a movie. Once I have more glass, I continue working on the hallway leading up to the second floor. Oops, wrong placement. Break it, rebuild it. Classic me. Next, I install the front door using oak doors and place 2 trapdoors above it for decoration. Honestly, it's starting to look fancy. I go to sleep and continue the next day. The next morning, I fix the trapdoor mistake from yesterday because apparently mistakes are part of the design process. Then I head into the main room and place 3 lanterns in the kitchen area. Yes, the kitchen. I build a kitchen counter, add 3 storage cabinets, then 2 shelves above for plates and kitchen supplies.
Element 2 out
For the front cabinets, I use dark oak trapdoors as cabinet doors. Close them up. Wow, that actually looks amazing. Next day, I eat some meat, visit my sheep farm, shear a few sheep, and feed them so they can make more baby sheep. I'm basically a builder, farmer, and interior designer all at once.
2.
Back inside, I use the wool to craft 2 white beds and place them in the bedroom. Then I add storage cabinets to the left, a bigger cabinet on the right, and a decorative frame above the bed. Beautiful. At night, I decide to decorate with paintings. First one, ugly. Replace it. Still ugly. Replace again. That's the one. Perfect. On the other side, I add personal storage and build a frame for another painting. Again, first one ugly, second one better. Good enough. I remove the support blocks, add more wood decoration, and place a desk in the middle.
Screen element 2 out of 2.
Boom, a proper work desk. Then I try to place a chair. Wrong direction. Try again. Wrong position. Try again. Finally, correct. I add a lantern next to the desk so I can work late at night like a professional. So I destroy part of the wall and rebuild it just so the painting sits in the middle. Yes, I am that serious about decoration.
Screen element 2 out of 2.
Night
Chat
falls,
screen.
sleep. The next morning, I dive into the river to search for clay so I can make bricks. At first, I pick up the wrong block. Great start. After searching for a while, I finally find the correct clay blocks and bring them back to smelt into bricks.
Mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Use mouse cursor or tab button.
Then I go upstairs and place a flower pot in the left corner.
2.
A yellow flower here,
Green element 2 out
another
of 2.
flower in the kitchen. Now the house feels alive. I eat another piece of bread and head outside to collect more flowers and plants. Red flowers, yellow flowers, more flowers because apparently I've become a gardener
Chat
now.
screen.
The next morning, another zombie appears outside, only to instantly start burning in the sunlight. Honestly, the sun is doing most of the fighting for me now. I clean up the extra blocks around the house, organize items into chests, eat more bread, and start looking for a boat. I can't find it.
Chest. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Screen element 2 out of 2. Large chest.
I check every chest.
Use mouse
Still
cursor
nothing.
or tab button. Chest. Use mouse cursor. Large chest. Chest.
Finally, I find it in the outdoor
Press left
chest.
shift to
Now
dismount.
it's time to go flower hunting by boat. I sail out and discover brown plant.
And 2 out of 2. Press left shift to dismount.
It's purple flowers and lots of beautiful decorations. I collect everything.
Press left shift to dismount.
Then I spot a pumpkin. Yep, taking that too.
Press left shift to dismount.
Then bamboo. Absolutely taking that. Then lily pads. Also taking those. At this point, I'm basically looting nature. It's getting dark, so I stop near some land to quickly collect some more red and white flowers. But then, zombies. Lots of them. I weave through them, jump into my boat, get hit by an arrow, and paddle away at
Press
full
left
speed
shift to
without even
dismount.
looking back. I row through the entire night like I'm escaping a disaster movie. The next morning, I finally find my way home. I eat some meat to recover, head upstairs, place dirt blocks as many flower beds, then cover them with trapdoors to hide the ugly dirt. Honestly, it looks really good. Still, something about the outside area bothers me, so I decide to level the land around the house. After a full day of landscaping, it's night again. Back inside,
Chat
sleep.
screen.
The next morning, I shear more sheep, feed them, and help one burning zombie escape its pain with my sword. Mercy kill.
2 out of 2.
Then I collect more dirt to flatten the water area nearby. Suddenly, 2 zombies underwater. Of course. I jump in and fight them underwater with my stone sword. Easy victory. Now it's finally time to build a fence around my house. I choose dark oak fences
2
because
out of 2.
obviously the mansion needs matching aesthetics. I start with the front yard fence, and as night falls, I
Chat
decide to
screen.
leave the rest for tomorrow.
Today's mission, finish the fence around my dream house, which of course means I first have to level even more land on the right side, because apparently building a fence is never just building a fence.
Screen element 2 out of 2.
All right, energy restored.
Element 2 out of 2.
Now we build the fence. After some time, I finally complete the first full line of fencing. Feeling proud, I run
Screen
behind the
element
house
2
to
out
chop
of
down
2.
more dark oak trees because, surprise, I need more wood. This house is basically sponsored by dark oak at this point. With more wood collected, I continue building the rest of the fence. It's getting dark, but I'm stubborn, so I keep working until it's finally done.
Crafting.
Perfect.
Chat screen.
Sleep time. The next morning, I wake up and immediately decide the fence is too short. Classic. So now I'm raising it by one more block. First the front fence, then the left side. Honestly, it already looks safer and way better. Then it starts raining. Of course it does. I run to the right side and continue raising the rest of the fence in the rain like some kind of medieval castle engineer. Now it's time for the front gate. I remove the ugly stone lookout block, build the entrance, oops, wrong, break it, rebuild it. As always, I step back in front of the house and admire it. Not bad. I go inside to see if anything still feels unfinished. At first, I consider building another entrance here. But no, it doesn't make sense. The door doesn't match the glass. Instead, I decide to place 2 flower pots in front of the house with pink flowers. Much better. Fancy. Night
Chat
falls,
screen.
sleep. The next morning, I continue decorating by placing trapdoors around the dirt blocks to make them look cleaner and more aesthetic. Careful, don't fall down. Done. Over to the right side now. Nice, much prettier. Then I go around the other side and place more trapdoors. At one point, I even break a glass block just to make a way outside. Totally intentional, definitely not a mistake. I place a trapdoor door there to finish it off. Back inside, I inspect the kitchen area again. Still not satisfied. I head outside, grab more wood, and decide to make a proper walkway to make entering the house easier. Then I organize some items into chests, craft more
Chest.
glass, and head upstairs to
Use
replace
mouse
the glass
cursor
I
or tab
accidentally
button to
broke
select
earlier.
element.
Even the balcony gets fixed. Now outside in the front yard, I decide to make a flower section on the left side for all the purple flowers I collected earlier. One row here, another row behind it. Looks
Screen
nice.
element 2 out of 2.
But after staring at it for a bit, I suddenly decide, nope, purple flowers are ugly here. So now this whole area becomes a sheep farm instead. That escalated quickly. I carefully lead my sheep into their brand new luxury pen using wheat in my hand. They are extremely hungry, so they follow me instantly. Come on guys, new house tour. I feed them immediately. Wait, hey, where are you going? A few of them try to escape, so I quickly place dirt blocks to block the exits. Then I use wheat again to lure them properly inside. Perfect. Now I add the entrance gate. Done. Next, I run to the right side and build another fenced area for wheat farming, carefully placing fences, adding the entrance gate, then harvest wheat for seeds and plant them all across the field.
just like that, I now have a full wheat farm. I quickly clean up the dirt around the house and go to sleep.
Chat screen.
The next day, I head behind the house to mine more stone. Once I have enough, I start building slab flooring in the front hallway. Then I pave the entire front yard with stone slabs.
Use mouse cursor or tab button to
Honestly, it looks amazing. Very quickly, the entire front area is complete. I even fixed the spots where I made mistakes earlier. And yes, apparently even the furnace and bed were in the wrong places. Today's mission, finish the fence around my dream house. Night
Chat
falls,
screen.
sleep again.
And
The
2 out
next
of 2.
morning, I chop some light-colored wood to finish the remaining path leading into the house. Not too much wood needed this time, thank goodness. I swim back home, craft wooden slabs, and while I'm at it, I feed the sheep again because apparently they're always hungry. Then I finish laying the wooden path. Perfect. I step outside and admire my new house. But then I notice the fence still looks too short. Are you kidding me? So yes, I raise the fence again. Even the wheat farm side.
Please.
Night comes.
Chat
sleep.
screen.
Then I try building the front gate with the light wood. Now for the wheat farm entrance. Now the sheep pen gate. But after looking at it carefully, if I build it 2 blocks high, I can't even see my sheep anymore. That's ugly. So I tear it down again. This house has been rebuilt more times than it has actually been built. I move to the back entrance and finish that gate too. Then I head to the wheat area and break down more fencing to make it look cleaner. Hard work really does pay off. This place is starting to feel like home. Suddenly, one sheep escapes. When did you get out? I grab wheat and lure it back inside. Come on, buddy, back to prison. I mean, home. I feed all the sheep again and get more baby sheep.
Chat
Night
screen.
falls, sleep. The next morning, I inspect the house and notice a leftover line of stone behind it. Unacceptable. I remove it and place hanging lanterns instead. One here, one there. Beautiful. Back inside, I fix the glass wall one last time. Done. Now I go outside and stand in front of the house and look at everything I built. No mistakes, no missing pieces, everything is finally perfect. I plant the remaining wheat in the empty spots and soon the farm is full. This peaceful life, honestly, I love it. Then I go feed the sheep. Wait, why are some of you outside again? Back in the pen you go. I lead them back and feed them. Finally, everything is done. I step in front of my house one last time. My dream house is
Screen
complete.
element 2 out of 2.
I walk inside for one final inspection. Perfect. I clean up the crafting table, temporary bed, and leftover blocks. I have officially survived 100 days in Minecraft survival.